Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 PEREZ Fall Graduation Ceremony. PEREZ graduate ASHTON Martin will lead us in the pledge, followed by the student welcome.
If you will, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Hi, welcome to the PEREZ December graduation for the fall class of 2020. I would like to start off by saying thank you for joining us on our virtual celebration and supporting the class as we have worked hard to get here. I would also like to say thank you for the amazing teachers, staff, and family members who stood beside us on this long journey we have endured. Thank you for your endless love and support for the years and the current pandemic. I don't know what we would have done without you. As we were growing up, we used to say, "I can't wait to graduate." Well, we finally did it. Today is the day we graduate high school, just like our parents said, and it went by fast. As we leave this day behind us, we leave behind all the comfort we know and make our mark on the real world. I pray that we keep all of our memories close as we teach the ones who come after us one story at a time.
The PEREZ program provides an alternative path to high school students in SAISD. Our program continues to be successful through the support of our school board and central administrators. Board members are Board President, Mr. Lanny Lehman, Board Vice President, Mr. Max Parker, Board Secretary, Mr. Gerard Gallegos, Board Member, Dr. Taylor Kingman, Board Treasurer, Mr. Bill Dindal, Board Member, Mr. Art Hernandez, Board Member, Mrs. Amy Mizell Flint. Central Office Administrators are Dr. Carl Detloff, Superintendent, Ms. Shelley Houlihan, Deputy Superintendent of Administrative Services, Dr. Farah Gomez, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Professional Learning, Dr. George McFarland, Assistant Superintendent of Business Support Services, Dr. Jana Ritter, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Shelley Huddleston, Executive Director of Teaching and Learning, Wes Underwood, Chief of School Leadership. Home campus principals, Mr. Bill Waters, Principal Central High School, Mr. Zach Ramirez, Principal Lakeview High School. In addition, PEREZ would like to recognize the Central and Lakeview counselors and our district homebound teachers who have worked tirelessly to support our students.
My name is Ashanti Bersiaga, graduate of the class of 2020. I would like to start off by thanking all of you for being here today. I know this isn't how we imagined our graduation, but 2020 has thrown us some curves. Nevertheless, we made it. We have overcome adversity at every turn. The first step to greatness is always the hardest, and we have successfully accomplished the first step. Our futures hold great promise, and it is our responsibility to achieve it. I almost gave up this year. As a single mother, I thought there was no way my schedule would allow me to successfully complete my credits. I went through the motions until the hardest part of my life gave me the motivation I needed. I didn't do this for myself, but for my grandpa, who lost his battle to COVID. He was my strength, my motivation, and my #1 fan. Everything I do from now on will be for myself, my son, and in memory of my grandpa. I will strive to be the person he knew I could be. I want to give a huge thank you to my family and friends that believed in me. We can all move forward knowing that whatever life throws at us, we won't give up. Class of 2020, congratulations on your accomplishments and good luck in your future endeavors.
Good afternoon, graduates. Congratulations on reaching this important milestone. I know I'm not alone in saying that I wish we could celebrate in person with you and your friends and family. This year has given us many unexpected twists and turns. Our reality and our world is not how it was a year ago. Reunions with family are done virtually. Doctors meet with their patients through FaceTime. Our schools provide learning remotely, and handshakes have become unusually awkward. We've all been told to accept this as the new normal. Yes, we've all had to adapt very quickly to circumstances outside of our control. But do we really need to call it the new normal? I like to believe that even under these current circumstances, what we're all experiencing is merely change. And honestly, change happens all the time. So what can we learn from 2020? I think there are two important lessons to take from this year. First, change is hard, but often change isn't a choice. And when you don't have a choice, sometimes it's best just to hold on tight and enjoy the ride. Also, do your best. Under any and all circumstances, when faced with the unknown, simply keep your head up and commit to being the best version of yourself. Accept the mistakes you'll make and learn from them, which brings me to the second important lesson we can learn. Change almost always brings with it an opportunity for growth. Many of you had to adapt when you came to PEREZ. Perhaps you came to PEREZ as a result of difficult circumstances, and yet you're here. Now each of you can look back and see that whatever obstacles in your life that brought you to PEREZ also paved your way to this momentous day. I truly admire your ability to adjust to the twists and turns of life and to keep moving forward. My charge to you, PEREZ class of 2020, is that you continue to embrace life's many changes and use them as an opportunity to transform yourself, whether it be academically, socially, or emotionally. Congratulations, PEREZ graduates. Dr. Detloff, Mr. Dindal, and the San Angelo School District Board of Trustees, I'd like to now present the PEREZ graduating class of fall 2020. I hereby certify that each member of this class who receives a diploma has completed all the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of Texas and the San Angelo Independent School District.
Good afternoon. My name is Bill Dindal, and I'm a member of the San Angelo Independent School District Board of Trustees. I count it a privilege to stand before this distinguished group of students to accept the 2020 class of the SIISD PEREZ School. This class of graduates is a class made up of nimble, adaptable people able to navigate different situations. You chose a path that was a little different in your education process. You chose the PEREZ option, and that obviously was a good choice on your part. Through all sorts of different circumstances, we meet today to celebrate your accomplishments. You somehow conquered a totally different learning environment as we all tried to navigate our way through the COVID-19 pandemic over the last 9 months. Whatever obstacles that have popped up in your life thus far, you've been able to overcome them. It's your ability to handle differences in your schooling, the environment, and your personal lives that will help you adapt and succeed as you continue your path in life. You've proven to be resolute, and I expect to hear about some great accomplishments from this PEREZ class. Godspeed as you venture into the next phase of your life or career. At this time, it's my distinct honor as a member of the SAISD Board of Trustees to accept the fall class of 2020 of the SAISD PEREZ School. Congratulations to each and every graduate.
We would now like to announce the diploma recipients of the PEREZ Fall Class of 2020. Ace Rick Antu, Ashanti Lisette Burciaga, Destiny Monique Calzada, Jordan Rayanne Cox, REINA Guadalupe Crespo, Harley Lane Ellis, ABEL Ray Garcia, Sierra Sofia Guevara, Zacharias Daniel Gonzalez, Brianna Lynn Griffith, Michaela Lee Guzman, Josephine Leonor Holguin, Larissa Ashton Lara, Jasmine Giselle Lopez, Joshua Francisco Lopez, Ashlyn Rayanne Nicole Martin, Juan Roberto Martinez Prado, Cassandra Olvera, Jessica Nicole Perez, Mireya Surali Perez, ELIAN Ramon Quintana, Olivia Rico, Mia Celeste Ruiz, Karime Sandoval, Donovan Gage SUNIGA. Crystal Belen Zarate.
Dear God, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all those who graduate today. Thank you for leading them in their learning, for keeping them safe as they studied, and for watching over them in their final exams. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and success, and help them to stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk in the future with faith, hope, and great love. Amen.
Thank you all for joining us for our PEREZ virtual graduation. We congratulate our students and are honored to serve them and wish them continued success in the next chapter of their lives.
My name is Mireya Perez. I'm a PEREZ graduate, class of 2020. Graduation was important for my family because I wanted to show my entire family that succeeding in life is what I wanted. My plans after high school is to go into the Air Force and show my family that I accomplished anything and never failed.
All right, my name is CALZADA and I'm a PEREZ graduate of 2020. So the reason why I went to PEREZ was because I was working 9-hour shifts and I was already thinking of dropping out. And that's not a goal I wanted for the rest of my life. I wanted to succeed in life. So when I heard about the program PEREZ and it was just 4 hours, I was, wow, that's an amazing opportunity. So I took it. The teachers there were very, very understanding about life in general, about our lives. They were very caring. They actually cared about us. The advice I would give to y'all is go for it. Go and do it. You will graduate early. You'll still have the rest of the day to you. The teachers, they'll answer any questions. They'll be right there by your side. They'll keep pushing you and make you graduate and make you not give up.
Hi, my name is REINA CRESPO and I am a PEREZ graduate of 2020. Well, I would say that regular school was just not it for me, and PEREZ really helped with the whole COVID outbreak, and I wasn't around a lot of people like I would in regular school, and I think that was best for me and for my child that I would have to go home to. And I am graduating a semester early, and I plan to take on a nursing career after this. My experience at PEREZ was pretty awesome to me. I mean, I got to do everything at my own pace. There was no rushing. It was really great for me. And the teachers, the staff were all really nice, and they were really helpful when I needed them to be.